Are we about to get the biggest XRP Christmas pump of all time? 3 years ago in 2020, the SEC sued Ripple and we saw a mega dump initiated on the XRP chart right before Christmas, dropping a whopping 70% in a couple days. Okay, now where we're at 3 years later, the lawsuit finally coming to an end. On the tail end of the entire thing, XRP now has legal clarity, determined to be not a security by a federal judge. Again, the only crypto asset with regulatory clarity in law, by law, written like in the books. Are we about to see a mega Christmas pump break us out of all of these triangles and send us to the freaking moon? I don't know. But the past couple hours, it's currently 3:30 a.m. PST. Time is it for me? It's 6:30 p.m. Christmas Day over here in Thailand right now. But are we about to get this mega pump on XRP on Christmas Day in the US? I mean, I'd love to see it, right? That would be great. Let's go to a bit of a smaller chart here and really break things down, because it's looking like we have this triangle that we've been putting in since we pumped off of our lows around 48 cents. Pump up, came down, retested this resistance line as support, pump back up to the lower high as some more resistance around 67 cents, back down to test our support line. Finally now, bouncing off of it again, and we're about to touch that resistance line one more time around 65 cents. Nearly hit it, okay? So, can't get too excited yet. We're still below all of our resistances, right? Like I said in a previous video, I get really excited and would say we're truly breaking out when we see an XRP weekly close above 72 cents or so. Like if we get a weekly close up at 75, 76, or can get all the way up to 85, we're breaking out and we're headed to our all-time highs swiftly. It's not going to take a lot of time, in my opinion. Once this breakout is confirmed, we're going to move fast, and it's going to catch a lot of people off guard because the whole market has been focused on stuff like Solana, which has just been going ballistic for the past few months, right? Everyone's focused on stuff like that, and INJ, which has been in new all-time highs. What else? IMX, just ripping to the upside. What else? I mean, Bonk. All these random coins. Okay, I mean, I guess Solana, AVAX, those stuff aren't random. Again, I'm not a huge fan. Solana, I'm getting a little more interested in. It does look like they might have some ties to the new financial system and like the World Economic Forum, but I tend not to focus on it too much. Solana's had so many outages and downtime, and it all seems a little shady to me. Maybe I could be wrong, and maybe it is the next best thing as it overtakes Ethereum, but that's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on what I know based off all the research I've done, and that's XRP. And guys, looks like we could quickly be approaching the moment. On my charts, it would say that a breakout needs to happen by, the middle to the end of January at the latest. So if we don't get it today for Christmas, which would be, again, beautiful, would love to see it, I think by Christmas, or I mean by the end of January, we should see some aggressive price action. Now, right now the whole market runs off the coattails of Bitcoin. So we'll look at Bitcoin really quick. It still looks strong. It still looks healthy, right? We had our peak. You're at 45 almost. We pulled back, made a little double bottom. A little falling wedge it looked like to me. We came out, we retested, we bounced off, looked good. We got rejected here, up around 45K again. Let me get rid of some of these lines. Looked like we were trying to hold this support line. Didn't hold it. What you could say now is, we had a double bottom. You draw. We had a. I don't like that. Had a double bottom. Oh, I'm drawing a lot of lines. Double bottom. Okay, and now we're coming back down, retesting that neckline. And now I would expect to see continuation, bouncing off that neckline. Our measured move for this double bottom, from bottom to breakout, would be around 46K almost, okay? So Bitcoin looks good. I think we get a bounce from here. I think our bottom's in, and I think we're about to see some explosive moves to the upside. And that just, again, gives XRP the room it needs to go on the run that we're expecting to see. Okay, so we'll go through a few tweets. We'll start here with some Bitcoin news from Satoshi Stacker. The SEC has told firms filing for spot Bitcoin ETFs to submit final updates by December 29th in order to be considered for the first wave of potential approvals. So, executives from two of the firms that met with the regulators, speaking on background because of the confidential nature of the discussions, said the SEC set a deadline for the final updates to their filings for December 29th. Regulators told attendees at the meeting that any issuers that does not meet this deadline will not be part of the first wave of potential spot Bitcoin ETF approvals in early January. So it looks like it's coming. Everyone and their mom thinks that the ETFs are going to be approved within the next couple weeks. Maybe that Ron foots the market and we see them not get approved. I think that could be a crazy event. We could see, a flash crash, some liquidations, stuff get a little wild, but it seems like this is going to happen, and then it's anyone's best guess if this is a sell the news event that marks the top or if we do continue higher from it. More positive news. Japan is to end taxation on unrealized crypto and Bitcoin assets, and it seeks to promote the development. So this is just good for the space. It allows people to not have to worry about being taxed on unrealized profits on their crypto in Japan. And then we're going to get into a bunch of XRP tweets here. So we had a lot of people getting excited these past couple hours seeing XRP move. So Dusty VC Crypto goes, I'm noticing something. XRP is the only one moving up right now. Again, it's cool to see the green. It's exciting, but we're very far behind what a lot of these other coins have done. So a 3% move isn't too exciting. I'm excited when we're talking about XRP in terms of dollars, not pennies. So we have a long ways to go, but yes, it is nice to see this on Christmas Day, starting to get a move off the lows. From Crypto's XRP Christmas pump, inverse head and shoulder playing out. We'll update in the morning. So he had a little inverse head and shoulders here. It looks like it's playing out, pumping off those lows. Yeah, it looks good. From Ito Farina XRP. So this guy's a big XRP maxi. He says some stuff that's kind of crazy, but let's read it anyway. The only thing that can potentially make you more money than holding XRP, XDC, IOTA, Casper, and a few others in the next 36 months is to short Solana, ETH, and Bitcoin. Not financial advice. He says the truth will be revealed soon and the corruption is set to come out of the shadows. So I kind of agree that, Sol, ETH, and BTC, especially Sol and ETH, are really being propped up, and I don't think they really provide much real world value and utility. And we could see something, especially in ETH, in my opinion, where the house of cards kind of crumbles because they've done a lot of shady stuff. And if the truth were to really come out and everything to be exposed, I think ETH has a lot of skeletons in their closet, and it's not what it's seemed to be. And I think it could cause, a cascading effect that causes it to go down a lot and for the project to start failing. But these are leaders in the market right now. They're still strong. I would not personally take any short positions on anything at the moment because the market is very pumpy and it's looking very positive for the next few months at the very least. So taking a short on anything, I think, is pretty risky. But again, not financial advice. So again, from Ito Farina, release a beta test coin, aka Bitcoin, and let the most brilliant minds and criminal organizations globally try to figure out how to make themselves rich by exploiting bugs and developing more sophisticated systems. Now you can sit back, relax for a decade while developing something better. You understand this. So he's just talking about how Bitcoin really isn't the one. It was just a beta coin. It was just a test to see what was possible. And we'll get into that over here. It says XRP is the final product of BTC. Then we have from uh, David Schwartz, CTO over at Ripple, one of the co-creators of the XRP ledger. And it's this guy talking about how, what if it were true that Joel Katz is Satoshi Nakamoto and like he's the one that helped create or did create Bitcoin? And he responded, he said, I have almost the entire skill set needed to have been Satoshi. It's certainly plausible that I was part of a group, but nevertheless, it's not true. I didn't find out about Bitcoin until 2011. And then somebody commented and said, but theoretically, if you really were Satoshi, would you tell us? And then David Schwartz goes, to be honest, I wouldn't. So just a little cryptic, a little mysterious. Again, there's so much that we don't know behind closed doors, and this just plays to that fact. Finally, for Mito Farina, Satoshi Nakamoto praises XRP. So it says that Ripple is interesting in that it is the only other system that does something with trust trust besides concentrate it into a central server. And that was Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009. He says that in 2009, Satoshi used to be an XRP enthusiast, which back then was also known as Ripple. Today, we know the XRP ledger has evolved and is a complete different system. For years, Ripple relied exclusively on their own 5 validators to run the ledger. Today, there are 35 validators, and Ripple has no control over the network. XRP ledger has achieved true decentralization, everything Satoshi ever envisioned, as if Bitcoin is always programmed to be the beta test coin. So there you have it. You know, a lot of interesting stuff. Like I said, who knows what's going to happen from here? Are we going to get a Christmas breakout? Like I keep saying, I love to see it, but can't get too excited until we see these key levels break. Until we see at least $1 in front of XRP instead of a 0. Show me a 1, and then we can start getting excited that things are actually happening. But until then, keep calm, stay focused, keep your eyes open, pay attention. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I provided some value for you today. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.